pushed him and he broke the axle.
Sounds like Gochin broke the axle. As expected.
And then I went forward, Sylph went forward and went to go hide in some bushes while they were peating on us. And I looked over at he looked over at Gochin and started doing a whole bunch of hand gestures, let him know that, they're like 8 men strong. And Gochin turned at the party and said, Sylph said, let's charge in. So he went running into battle. It was fun.
I feel like there's a VOD that should be watched in order to get the accurate depiction, because this is doing the poor man dirty.
In words, it seems like it's all Gochin's fault, but it's really not, though.
I don't know. I think it's Gochin's fault regardless of what happened, because we're in combat. Still. He either started the combat or didn't finish it fast enough.
I thought we combat.
Because the guy
Yeah, you
went
guys are relatively out of combat.
I mean,
the dude ran.
The dude ran, yeah.
Oh, he left survivors. Sounds like Gochin's fault.
Well, he went invisible, and Jess tried shooting arrow out towards where she thought he was at, and then Sylph tried shooting out at. They missed. And then Dolgus just pulls this like Merlin magic crap out of his ass, like at the very last second. He started casting like boulders of rocks down and stuff, which was cool. But we could have used Ava big time. We needed her pointy, crispy finger zappy things.
Scorching Ray.
That one. They should have a podcast where it's just some guy with like severe ADHD and Asperger's explain campaigns of D&D. It'd be all over the place. Then a mage came was like, Gah!
Back to what I was doing.
Is Derek and Andrew?
Derek's here, just waiting on Andrew.
Okay. I didn't even hear you on. I'm sorry.
That's because he's sneaky.
It's gotta be sneaky. least expect.
Your spells have been added, by the way, Anna.
Wait.
You learned 4 new spells.
Oh boy. I better go look at
2
them.
firsts, 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll go look at them.
Did we level?
No.
No, that's from my downtime. I never added any or got any added. But now I need to print them out so I know what's going on. Da-da-da-da.
There's death monster. Doesn't seem.
I did already take the time to change the XP total in the group sheet, so you don't have to worry about that there, Pierce.
Cool.
However, you do have homework for Tuesday, or Thursday game.
All right. I won't be here this Thursday, but I will do my best to update as long as things are provided in Discord.
Dare you?
Yeah, sorry. Coworkers taking us to celebrate the outage being over,
How
Bye.
dare you?
buying us a 5 Wagyu.
Then you best be sharing,
Ooh,
bucko.
very nice.
Not for when the price is just listed as market.
That means it's $120.
No, it's gonna be more than the 10-ounce steak.
Well, here's the
that's the
thing.
thing,
Here's the thing.
they're
Is it
small.
American Wagyu, or is
No.
it
Oh, okay,
like
never mind.
It's from-
authentic?
It's from
Japanese
Miyazaki
Wagyu?
Prefecture.
Oh, that's $500.
Yeah.
Because I had
No,
American
this is
Wagyu,
like
so yeah, that's different.
A5 from Japan. Yeah. So
Yeah, you best
Okay.
be sending me a freezer baggie.
I'll send you a picture.
Ugh. How dare you?
Yeah, what I liked about it, about at least the American one I had, is it was literally the best part of the ribeye steak I liked. It was
By the way, loot got stolen from the party on Thursday game.
God. damn it, Gochin.
Not this party.
Oh, god damn it, Jonah.
And to be fair, this one wasn't on Jonah.
At least
That's all right.
Pelissa isn't the quartermaster of the ship.
Yeah, no. The prisoner escaped and decided to go take some stuff in the midst of the last ship battle.
That was stupid. If she had just escaped, she might have
Oh, she did escape.
not for long.
Y'all looked for her, and you were not able to find her, so you continued to sail onward. But the list of stolen goods is in the loot and plunder as well, for you to
Alright.
remove from the loot list as you see fit.
Sounds good.
Cause fun.
Fun, fun, fun.
It was amusing. Glubby almost died.
Oh, Jesus. I leave for 1 month.
You blame Jonah. It took too long to attack.
It's almost like he keeps getting sent to the exact opposite end of where combat ever happens.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
You know what that means there, one? You may want to, like, eventually take Dimension Door when you get
You
access.
get a flicker step.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be important.
If your crew is gonna sabotage your ability to get into the thick of things, you may just need to, pick up some dimensional movement yourself. Shit. Am I hearing that this is an Andrew?
Hopefully, yes.
It's
Wonderful.
a lie. It's all fake news.
Well, welcome. We currently have a small pool of trying to figure out what the name of the clan you guys were fighting last week was named.
I have no idea. If they're orcs, you just kill them. That's how it goes.
Shoot them all
Half
now.
orcs you actually ask about first, and then you decide whether or not you're going to kill them. But full orcs, yeah, you just kill them immediately. That's how it goes.
Yeah, the monkey's lucky he's still alive.
I mean, you've got full orc in your caravan.
Yeah, trust me. I
Yeah.
don't like
I just it has wisdom and based some common sense. That common sense tells him he has no way of actually killing that orc without and getting away with it. So that's why he hasn't killed him yet. Ugh.
This is where we get into the D&D racism.
Yeah, but then you can
it's
have
not racist.
dust.
They're assholes. Oh, Lucius, stop.
Yeah, but if we did the way
Some
the current state of D&D 5e is, it's you can never play those characters where you play against type. I mean, like one of my favorite characters was like an orc witch, I think.
That's not you. So yeah, you effectively have a 50-50 chance. Actually,
Pathfinder.
Oh,
You
you
can't
said
do that.
mages. I thought he
no.
said mages.
You can't play against type
And,
in
and Sylph
5e
isn't a
because they
mage
don't allow
anyway.
there to be a
That's
type anyway.
that's Ava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is Sylph has magic and is certainly magical,
Seven.
but he's not a mage per se.
He's not a I will nuke you because I feel like it. Yeah.
1 second. D8. Okay. I know. Great axe is two-handed. Battle axe is only. You currently have AC 18 thanks to Entangle.
Oh shit.
So did we kill them all yet or
They
no?
ran.
They ran.
Alright.
2 of them got away, I believe. The leader and 1 engineer.
In that case, I was gonna head back over to Chompy and just start petting his blood-covered snout whenever it peeks out from inside the carcass of the direwolf, whatever that is.
Good day, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, last we left off, you guys had dealt with an orc incursion, seemingly bent on trying to take you guys down and maybe take your resources or something along those lines. You
Yeah.
handily routed them.
A little bit.
Yeah. It does seem as though the leader has made his escape, as well as one other who kind of just bolted onto the grasslands.
He'll die of starvation after a while.
Who knows?
Or he'll get run in by other orcs that just don't like him because he's a different orc. Or kind of orc racism.
Orcs do tend to fight at each other for
It's just
superiority and
not
domination.
part of their own faction. It's just another loose butthole for an orc.
But I bet remember words of trying to track down the quote unquote leader at the end, but I don't know if you wish to still pursue that as tendings to be needed. And
What do
then
we
there's
need
the
to-
matter of the derelict Manticore's tail.
Oh, that's what it's called. That big weapon. Yeah. Can we take that?
It's in pretty rough condition. Does
Or
anyone
could
have
we use the axle from that to replace it on our caravan?
does have an axle? It might be able to be retrofitted.
Seems about to be the same dimensions.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Might have to shrink it down just a little bit, but it could be used as a replacement, possibly.
And Goach is pretty handy.
Would require a few checks, but could certainly be possible.
Well, what would the roll?
Depends on what the party wants to do right this moment. What's the
Death.
initial reactions coming down from this battle? Are we in pursuit mode, or are we in, let's get our shit, get it fixed, and get it out of here?
Let's keep moving.
I'm gonna say, let's get the hell out of here.
On the road again. Let's get our asses back on the road again.
Right. Well, if that is the case, then I will be asking for. Second. So first off, we're gonna need to make sure that the wagon is hoisted up in the need of dismantling the broken pieces. Let's go. So what I would like for the dismantling portion of the wagon to get it prepped for the new axle is either a craft carpentry or a profession Wainwright check. If none are had, then one could also give me a engineering check.
Is it possible to use it like a weapon?
No, it's not possible. But kind of strolls on over as Kogan is the Wainwright of this party, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so he's kind of detaching the wagon from the horses and getting it, kind of tilted up and jacked up. And Sylph, as you're looking at the you take note of how it isn't as splintered as it should. Something that just snapped.
So we were sabotaged.
It's entirely possible. It's a little too clean, but it is. The point remains that it does need to be fixed. If you'd like to assist Kogan with the replacement of the axle.
I have no idea.
No,
but there's
that's enough
something
to
there.
know how to fix the problem. Just about how much time it's gonna take.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And he got the same. So you two are gonna take. Go ahead and roll me a d4. So it'll take you guys about 20 minutes to get it chopped down and to get it appropriately sized and refitted underneath the required spots of the wagon.
Before we do this, can I call Roddy over here to look at where it broke?
Sure. I mean, Roddy's not going to ignore you per se. He would kind of mosey over, probably a little suspicious, but like, what?
It's fine, you bedwetter. Come on, come and look at what happened to this.
We talked about that, Sylph. I'm not a bedwetter. What's the problem? Outside of the fact that we've got a broken wagon.
It doesn't appear to be as broken as one would seem.
What do you mean?
If you
Kind of
look,
looks at it. Looks broken to me.
well, I mean, there's it breaking by being used, and then there's somebody breaking it.
Okay. I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like we hit something. It looks like someone had maybe sawn at it a little bit for it to break along the way.
You know, Gochin's pretty good with a hammer. Maybe he's good with a saw, too.
Go. Oh, God, you're right. So he
Or
did break the axle.
Or maybe that Darlin fellow. He's better than Gochin.
Well, I think it's going to be easier to blame Goat. Darlin's a spiky big guy.
Well, wouldn't a spike do that kind of damage?
Yeah, maybe. But he doesn't really bull rush inanimate things.
Mm. So we're back to square one.
Gochin's fault, right. Go, Chen.
Oh, I heard my name. What's up?
I'm right next to you. So over, follow us, please.
Oh, what?
Follow us over here.
Okay.
Can you take a gander at the axle over here? It seems to have been tampered, not actually damaged by road.
And apparently you're roadkill.
I'm roadkill.
Well, if your body didn't do it,
Well, I figured that, like, so if he's roadkill, then does he not kill the things that travel the roads?
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, he would still be big, by the way.
Would he?
Yeah, because it'd be hours per level.
Oh, damn. You're gonna weigh the carts down like that, huh?
Well, at least for right now. I could turn it off, but
oh,
You just-
we have
You can walk
Perfect.
next to him, probably.
a living jack stand.
Yeah, basically, Gochin could just come over and, like, set this thing back down and reflip the cart.
See, I'm glad we all converged over here, brainstorming. But
So
there's a
Gochin-
spy amongst us, and Roddy, you're pretty sneaky at deceiving everybody. As I nudge him with my elbow.
Hey, it was one time.
Eh,
And I was only trying to help the town.
you released
I
it.
might be I might be an idiot, but I'm not that much of an idiot.
Eh. But do you do anything, Gochin? Can you look at this more, or would you not know by looking at it?
oh, of
So
course I
with
would
your
know.
engineering check, you certainly believe, train of thought. Like, this was intentional. Or seems that way.
We're so used to being back up.
It's fair, that's fair.
Go-Chen looks at it. Definitely seems tampered.
Oh. See, we all agree.
And as you see, he
Alright.
didn't roll any
Hey.
checks.
Coach kind of looks up at you as a big fella. Well, we got it put back together, but go ahead and flip the wagon back on its side that it needs to be. Gently,
Okay.
mind you.
All right. Jesus.
Chwunk, 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 chwunk. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Not a natural one. You don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I was about to say at any time, at least this would be the time to be able to pass, if anything.
You're all good there. So you put the wagon back in its place after the boys do the maintenance work needed in order to fix it up. Kogan would kind of give you a pat on the back there, Silk, and say, "You're pretty handy when it comes to fixing things up. Ever thought about taking up the Wainwright, profession?"
No.
He just walks off. It's like Kogan just like looks to Goach and Roddy and goes, "Well then, all right."
Yeah, he belongs to the adventure.
Back
That's his
to
only reason, at least for right now.
back to my explosives. And he goes right to the back of the wagon.
Sylph is everyone's a suspect all over again. Back to the shovels.
In the meantime, Tasha kind of moves over to the wolves and basically, like, during the time that you guys were fixing the wagons, Axel, she just kind of started carving into the wolf, skinning it of its pelt.
Oh wow, that's smart. Can we take the javelins off of this bullet? Oh, the ballista?
Jess is just kind of like still looking around, like, huh. How do we get to the thing in the center without just like falling on our faces?
Right. The trap's still there.
Kind of like looks to the rest of the party.
You got this.
I think it was Jess. Shoot.
Self's the one with the bright ideas. She'll know what to do.
Oh no. Jess is way more savvy at this than I am. Yep, she's good at it. He's just like looks around, like not wanting to even touch anywhere near her.
Actually, in fairness, the Manticore's tail would have been brought out of the difficult terrain by your orcish friend Dragar, who basically just like walks over to the back of it and like one hand grabs the back end and just starts walking it down this way for you guys to have extracted the axle.
Oh wow.
He looks strong. That seems to be his defining thing. And at this point, he's just kind of like picking off the pieces of like the Manticore spine javelins that seem to be, had been transfixed with the war machine.
Oh yeah.
Good pieces. A caravan lady. Seems we have new goods. You probably sell well.
Meanwhile, off in a corner, Dorgus is still just petting a bloodstained zombie who is now, taking a happy dino nap, I assume.
No, Choppy has his own like little like wolf outfit now. Remember? Because he just like did that aliens thing where he just dove into like the chest of the wolf after getting that like savage critical hit at the end.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I
got
know.
Yeah, he's got his own little wolf suit.
Our little
Where do you think his head is sitting now?
It's a very happy dino. What are Ethna, Ava, and Darlin doing?
Waiting.
Waiting.
Sleeping.
Yeah, Ava's just chilling in the back of the covered wagon, just snoozing while the everything was going on.
Accurate.
Well, then I suppose that after the case of the wagon is put back together, everyone can kind of reconvene, and it sounds like the
Shotgun.
choice is to move on. Is that what I'm hearing?
Did we check
Yeah.
those bodies on the ground?
I don't know, did you?
I didn't. I assume nobody else did.
Guess nobody checked the bodies.
I want to check the bodies before we leave.
Well then.
At least the ones that are near us. I don't know about running all the way over there, but
Let's see.
Oh, Rodney's gonna be super jealous of me sitting up front.
what if he sits
Roddy's
next
one
to
of
you?
the drivers, so
Yeah,
you
he's
know
gonna-
you're actually you're sitting with him.
Yes.
You two are side by side, just like he's driving the wagon, and
Oh, I gotta find some.
He's gonna start cuddling him while he
I go
drives.
back, I go buy ale, drinking a couple.
There we go. So you're checking some of the bodies.
Yep.
There seems to be a little bit of gear amongst each of these orcish raiders and scouts.
Hmm. Anything worth value that we can take to sell? At least.
There's a couple odds and ends that might be worth a little something. It seems like each of them had either a falchion or a battle axe with them, which seemed to be of pretty okay condition. A couple of them had some somewhat nice composite longbows, though it didn't seem like they got to use them yet.
Well, that's fortunate.
There seems to be a few vials that each of them carry. You didn't get the big guy, so he probably had the best stuff.
Probably. What's in the vials? Do we know? Or can we figure it out?
It's gonna be checks from taking a moment to look them over and identify them, probably.
What checks?
Spellcraft. Got two different colors.
Where the
Or
fuck?
consistencies, I should say. Very nice. One more.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
Very good. All right.
Also love it.
So between these vials, you've got a red one with gold flecks that seems to be the consistency of a potion of cure moderate wounds. There's 4 of them in total across the bodies you're able to find. Then you have a like bluish and greenish tinted one that seems to host the magics of magic weapon. And there's also 4 of those.
Well, I guess we're taking them.
Give me one more, as it seems like they do seem to have a couple of magically inclined arrows as well. You have found a few +1 flaming arrows amongst the lot of the ones that were like controlling the the catapult. So you've got 6 +1 flaming arrows to your party.
Sweet.
I shall take.
You
Who
you
cares
can.
about flaming
I
arrows?
was gonna
It's
say you can have
ridiculous.
the arrows. Take the arrows.
Hey, when you do another snare of vine stuff, that flaming arrow will be a nice bombshell. Get people inside
No,
of it.
won't. It's plus 1d6 fire damage. That's all it is.
It won't burn the vines.
If
Not
it did, that
maybe.
would be a bad thing rather than a good thing.
Well, I mean, if we were out of it and they were in it.
It also
No,
frees
because it
them
will
up.
burn away the plants and therefore free them.
Oh, I see.
It's like when you set fire to a web to the web spell. You set to do like 2d4 fire damage to everyone trapped inside. The damage does not like make it worth it at all
Okay.
compared to just blocking them off.
Unless you know it'll kill everything in the web.
Yeah, I'll take mental note of that.
Yeah, like if there's like a bunch of little babies, baby insects that are just going to come together and swarm you, then yeah, sure, burn the web, make them each take 2d4 damage.
Mhm. Like those dogs we fought in the beginning, like that would have been a good time if we had like a snare or something burned.
Yeah, maybe, but web spell's 2nd level spell, which means if we would have had that, but probably, I don't think we would have had anything like that by then.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have found a scroll.
Can we give the blue-green ones to Ava, and I take the healing ones?
So I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this into Spoils of War.
I have a piece of paper.
And really, you can just put it in your then you can send that thing out to throw it up at one of us that needs it. Because that thing can walk, right?
Barely.
If Gochin Gochin, because you're the one who does the weaponsmith, would give me a weaponsmith check.
No weapons.
Good enough. The composite longbows, falchions, and battle axes are all of masterwork quality.
Oh wow. That's some gold. And we do have wagons.
But do we have space on said wagons?
Yeah, we can throw Roddy out.
The
But
composite
he's-
longbows are also tailored for a +3 strength.
We could throw Sylph off instead of Roddy. Roddy has to drive.
You could, but then who will ask if we're there? Yeah,
I'm sure Gochin can do that.
I'm pretty sure that's a crucial question to be asking.
If Darla would give me an armor smithing check.
I'm not at my computer at the moment. Give me a second.
No problem. No rush. I'm just kind of tossing it out there. Effectively, you can strip some armor, some basic weapons, some, basic gear here and there from these bodies.
While I'm sitting on the wagon, I want to just brush my arm.
Yeah, you can spend 10 minutes to do that.
Okay.
Easily. And Roddy's going to back to the wagon and kind of take a seat and go, what the fuck? Note that there's a bunch of stones, kind of look over to see you brushing your armor. Just starts kind of pelting your armor with them to make it ting.
It's like, damn it!
making your brushing.
Touche. Touche.
It's on your leg.
15 is enough in order to identify the masterwork properties of the studded leather armors that these guys have.
Huh.
Anyone who would like can go ahead and make me a local check or a history check in order to possibly glean any more information about the things you picked up off these guys. Or
I will see if I have any of those. One moment.
I don't have either. I just have geography.
Can I do both?
No.
No.
Okay.
So options,
History or local,
but not geography. Okay.
not geography.
It's a bit sleepy from being
Yes.
woken up by.
Is this a this is the DC 10? Can I roll like one of those without being trained?
It is not a DC 10.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think of that. I'm gonna tell you what I think of that real clear. Right.
Use your slam.
Screw you guys. I'm gonna have.
So
To his sister. They were mean to me. I want to go home, son.
So, Sylph, now that you're getting a closer look at some of the paint on some of these armors, as Ethne is kind of bringing the materials back from the bodies that she's stripped down, you would remind yourself that this is the cleft head mark. They, as you might remember, they are generally the last into battle and the first people out. This is usually true, as the tribe's chieftains long ago took heart to that. Those in the vanguard die first. So their solution is normally to only ever engage when they have either A, overwhelming odds of success, or B, the enemy looks like they're on their last legs.
Jeez.
So they noticed that Sylph was weak and squishy, is what you're saying.
Hey, what is that in the bushes over there?
Their solution is to act aggressive, to not appear cowardly, but yet to always stand in the shadows and let other people do their work to take the glory, and thus the lion's share of risk during raids and warfare. These vultures of Orc society seem to have placed you guys as a fairly easy target, and might have been overcompensating thanks to the reappropriated Manticore's Tail siege weaponry, which has got the Twisted Nail Tribe's iconography on it. The people who you kind of kicked out of Trunau.
Ooh.
Hey, they deserve to be kicked out of Trunau. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying that that's a very repurposed weapon they had then. If it just got done with the battle.
They took it and ran.
You would know with your history check of recent insights into Orcish history that the leader of this tribe is actually aligned with the Empty Hand tribe, which is the strongest tribe in the prevailing areas, but they're kind of like allied in the sense of your guys are now the mooks of this clan and kind of, do as we say, or else, you're probably going to die.
Jeez.
They're the squigs of the fourth.
Yeah.
Bait.
That's what I'm hearing.
Basically.
Or the Gretches. You do what I say, or I eat you.
The punies of the WOG group.
So they're being out here so far south in the realm of Belkzen is not too unbelievable. You know that these are referred to as the Khan lands, and so not many orc tribes come down here for prosperity's sake, or if anything, they're trying to take out Trunau or maybe even the nearby border regions of Lastwall for, easy pickings, whereas the lands to the north are a bit more competitive in terms of resources.
So what you're saying is that they knew Roddy was a bitch and it would turn on us.
Wow.
Who's the
But-
spot?
In any regards.
I'm gonna have to. Still gonna have to. At our next potty break, we're gonna just about this.
Fair enough. In any regards, everyone kind of collects back up, and back to the road we go.
Can Gochin? Does he have to walk behind us, or is he actually gonna have the horses take the full load of them?
Yeah, there's not enough room for a large Gochin to hang out in the wagons with everyone else needing to take up some space and, cargo and everything else. So Gochin has to walk, which
Oh, no, he'll
does,
go back to
bring the
normal.
wagons to a slightly slower
Is
pace.
he gonna be tired?
Oh, no, Gochin will go back to normal.
Okay. Then Gochin can ride back in another wagon. As you guys will be attempting to reach the border of Lastwall and Belkzen by nightfall, hopefully. I'd like for somebody to go ahead and give me a D100.
Who is blowing through their mic?
I thought
Derek's.
someone was on the beach of Lake Michigan.
Derek's got a little bit of backbeat coming from his mic.
Yeah, sorry about that. What I was watching suddenly got louder for some reason.
Well, it's more like the wind coming across your mic. So I'm just gonna turn down your volume. I might not be able to hear you, but
The fan. So it stops blowing on me directly.
26. Right. So, since you guys got attacked about midday, you guys will be able to just make it within the outskirt fringes of Lastwall's border.